Blessed be all of my Aquarius people out there, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see just what's going on when it comes to your monthly astrological forecast for February 2025. And just a quick reminder for everybody out there, if you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you just need to go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com, or you can follow the links in the down bar below. And also don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Of course, it helps for algorithmic purposes, but it also keeps you informed as to when my other videos come out on this channel, such as, of course, my weekly forecasts, special astrology reports, and other videos that I put up from time to time. So what's going on when it comes to your month? Well, the first half of the month, we've got the Sun and Mercury together in your sign. And so this is kind of bringing a great deal of focus on you and your personal story, your personal ambitions, personal projects and desires that have really nothing to do with other people's stories, other people's journeys, right? Whenever we have celestial influences in our sign, it is all about us. It is all about our roads, irrespective of what's going on with the partner or with the job or with the family and so on and so forth. And with the Sun and Mercury, it's all about you getting a chance to realize some kind of opportunity for bringing a personal goal or desire into being, whether this is a personal project, something you'd like to gift to yourself, or maybe some kind of big change or turn you would like to make in your own life's course. The Sun and Mercury together bring increased activity and accelerated developments, as well as the people and the resources to help make it so. So make sure you're staying active. We also have Venus entering Aries early on in the month, and this is your third house of communications, pacts, promises, commitments, and collaborations. And when we have Venus here, this is a time where you are kind of being well taken care of by others, because Venus in the third house brings people into our lives that are going to be introducing advantageous interference, things that really do help us out even when we're not asking for help. A lot of the times with Venus, because it is the planet of favors, generosity, affection, and connection, we could see matchmaking opportunities, referrals, transfers, and maybe even handoffs that are just what the doctor ordered for big moves we'd like to make in our own story. Now, matchmaking could be matching us up with jobs, matching us up with new roads, opening doors for us, or maybe even matchmaking on the relationship front if that's what you're looking for. But whatever the case is with Venus, make sure that you are, again, allowing people to get more involved in your goings on, and make sure that you're putting out there what you're looking for and not just keeping it all to yourself or behind closed doors, because again, helpful interference is the name of the game when Venus is in your third house. We also have Jupiter turning direct in Gemini, your fifth house of love, romance, leisure activities, as well as personal and creative business enterprises, and your relationships with your kids. And Jupiter's been retrograde here for roughly 4 months. And over the course of this last 4 months, a lot of you have been getting a chance to have reintroduced into your world things that maybe once upon a time were very desirable, very attractive, or even things that you once, looked forward to having, or wanted for yourself, or wanted for your relationship, or wanted for your kids, or wanted for your own business, that maybe we did not really follow up with or see through in the past. Whenever Jupiter is retrograde, it's a chance for us to reconnect with what we could call buried treasure in our own backyard, or buried treasure in our blind spot, or even get a chance to look over something that we slept on. Now, for a lot of you, this is a very special period, because if you have been looking to reintegrate certain things into your love life, into your relationship, or maybe you've been reconsidering something that you once wanted to do for your relationship or for your kids or for a business, the resources, the connections, and the people provided to reignite and reintegrate all of that are likely going to become a lot more active now once Jupiter goes direct. So it's important to see what we have a chance to make happen for real still. With Jupiter here, this is a time where he is changing his priority from review and reintegration to prosperity, good fortune, and expansion. And so you may also find that as we go through the rest of February, your love life is becoming a lot more worldly, a lot more adventurous, a lot more outgoing and ambitious, as well as maybe even a creative or personal business starting to flourish all the more. Now, mid-month, you've got a full moon in Leo, forming a tense square to Uranus in Taurus. Now, a full moon is all about transitions, it's all about culminations and page turns. And this is taking place in your 7th house of closest, most involved connections. So this is the area that rules the boyfriend, girlfriend, the BFF, the business partner, the husband, wife, the roommate, all of your closest one-on-one involvements and closest, most involved joint ventures. And with a full moon here, there is likely going to be some kind of transition point that changes the trajectory of at least one important one-on-one connection, maybe more. But this is also going to have it square to Uranus and Taurus, prompting some kind of other shift or adjustment that also has to occur with regards to a home or family matter at the same time. This could be something very, very good, but it is also something that does kind of rock the boat. And luckily, even though it is a difficult, tense period, it is something that is going to break a static or unhappy or stalled condition that already has been present. But just be ready to ride the wave of this one. The second half of the month also has the Sun and Mercury moving on into Pisces and a new moon in Pisces as well. And this is your 2nd house of income and employment and security. And so this is bringing in a lot of fresh starts, new beginnings, and new commitments to your income, to your earning power, and maybe even, yes, a job commitment or employment situation. New moons could absolutely indicate new jobs for those of you who are looking, likely showing up as we go into the end of February, beginning of March. And the Sun and Mercury together here are making things mature all the faster. This could also indicate for a lot of you with the Sun some kind of transformation going on an environmental level that is going to be very auspicious either on the professional front or on the financial front, maybe both. We also have for our second big turn of the month and the final aspect we're going to talk about in this video, Mars turning direct in Cancer. And so this is focusing on your 6th house of work, your reputation, your schedule, and anything relating to your community standing and lifestyle. And Mars retrograde over the course of the last month or so has likely created a feeling of plateauing or maybe even slowed down momentum with certain processes in these areas of your life. It can be good to have Mars retrograde sometimes because it takes a lot of tension and stress out of the air, but it can also cause certain things to just lose their fire, lose their give, lose their, again, momentum. Luckily, with Mars turning direct here, the planet of action, passion, energy, and drive is now shifting into gear to break away some kind of block that has actually stood on a professional road or maybe even a road that you would like to get through as far as your community standing or, again, possibly even your earning power is concerned. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget my name is Nico, Son of Selene, and should you ever want to get a personal reading with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.